Welcome to episode 2 of the Jarlast podcast. Today I'm joined by only my co-host Vaapad1. How are you?
Going swell.
Today's episode of the Jarlast podcast will feature our usual 1 versus 1 trivia to try to stump the other player, followed with a new segment called Memory Tap, where we will test each other's long-term recollection of the Hearthstone everything and see how well we can remember things. And then we'll end with a mailbag submitted from a viewer. Let's get to it, shall we, with a little bit of 1v1 trivia, huh? Formerly Bombshell Trivia, if you've been here for a bajillion years. Now unnamed 1v1 trivia segment.
Yeah, we may want to come up with a name for that, huh?
Names are something.
Difficult. They're difficult for sure.
Right. Who goes first?
Doesn't matter to me. We're tied at 1-1.
Are we?
That matters for this. Yeah, we both got the one in January, so.
All right, well, I have a question for you then.
Sounds good.
It's somewhere between too difficult and too easy. We'll find out.
That's where most fall, I feel.
I'm going to read you a flavor text, and you will tell me the card that the flavor text is for.
Okay.
The flavor text is as follows. Just because you did it doesn't mean you have to be guilty.
Probably from Nathria. That's my first initial guess. It's not like a guess, but like that's my thought process here. Is there any like lawyer type cards? Like objection is a lawyer type card, but I don't know if there's one that fits better. That's where my mind's going to right now.
You're on the right track.
On the right track, okay. So it's Nathria. It's probably something lawyer-ish related, or maybe like crime related. And I literally can't think of an objection.
No.
Oh no.
This card costs less mana than objection. I'll give you a hint.
No.
I guess this is the competition. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I'm getting prepared for the later parts where hints are encouraged.
Yeah. Shoot. It costs 0, 1, or 2. They've got like the suspicious cards, but I don't think any of those fit. Oh, okay. I think I've got it. Is it murder accusation?
Oh, wow. I thought you had it as soon as you sounded so confident.
Am I
It
wrong?
is Dispose of Evidence. The Demon Hunter is your mana spell.
Murder accusation is a card, right? I didn't just like
Murder
make that
accusation is a card. I had to Google that. That is a mini set card.
Okay. At least I didn't say something that wasn't even a card.
No, I mean that was a good guess. It cost less than
Yeah.
objection, and it was another murder related card. But yeah, you were looking for Dispose of Evidence there. I thought maybe there was a chance it'd be too easy, and then you made me remember that there were other cards in similar themes, so I think it was properly.
Flavor text is hard too.
Yeah. Well, I thought that one was at least close enough, but yeah, flavor text is definitely difficult.
I think older flavor text is easier for me personally because we used to like go into the collection before a new set came out and like look at all the cards and I'd see all the flavor text and read them out to our buddy Sean. But old times. That 2017. Anywho, for you, of the classes that contain shadow spells, which class has the fewest?
Wow. All the classes that contain shadow spells?
Correct. So they must have at least one shadow spell to qualify in this.
So my first thought is Death Knight has a shadow spell. That's a good place to be, but it also seems like they would have shadow spells to the point that they may have several. So, but like obviously my first instinct with any amount of cards is going to be Death Knight. I think shadow is like, they're like dark colors. They probably have a lot of shadow cards. So I'm going to dump them out. And Warlock. Does Warlock have a ton of shadow? I guess it probably does. I mean, it has to, right? Unless they're all fell. I think it's gotta be some class that like shouldn't have a shadow spell. There's gotta be some class that's like, why does this class have a shadow spell? Like maybe like a warrior, right? Like does warrior just have some garbage card that retroactively got this shadow spell for no reason? Like, I don't know. They're all fire or nothing usually, but maybe there's one silly card hiding amongst the mix there.
I almost did nature for that exact reason. Warrior was the fewest for nature.
Okay.
Because they have sudden genesis for nature.
Well, if they have the fewest nature, then they probably don't have the fewest shadow. But I don't know what would have the fewest shadow. Okay, so like Death Knight's gonna have a bunch. Demon Hunter's gonna have a bunch. Druid. Mage. Does Mage have any? Warlock? What am I skipping to Warlock for? What's after Mage? I'm gonna P Paladin? Gosh, all three of those classes could have 0, 1, or 2. Like, what a nightmare. Priest is gonna have a bunch. PQR. Rogue's gonna have a bunch. Shaman's gonna have not a bunch, but I think they're gonna have more than the least. Warlock, I think, has a bunch. Warrior. I think Warrior has 0 more likely than those other 3 classes. So we're thinking like Druid, Mage, or Paladin. Can I think of a single one from any of those 3 classes?
Guarantee you can.
Oh my Yaga Shadow spell? Omayog might be a shadow spell. What are like dark, shadowy things that Mage has? Frostbolt, Fireball. What's the shadow version of that? Cinderstorm? That's probably holy or something. It's too bright. Mask of Cthulhu could be a shadow spell. Dude, I got no idea. I'm taking forever here, but it's got to be Druid, Mage, or Paladin. I just don't know which one. I can think of no Druid shadow spells. Would there be two? Does Ultimate Infestation a shadow spell? No, that's nature or nothing. Might be nothing. Wait, they have that spell that makes poisonous dudes that's like unplayable in KFT. Is that a shadow spell? I mean, this is a crapshoot, dude. I think Mage probably has a couple, so I'm gonna
At least
50-50
At least
Druid and
you have a
Paladin.
1 in at least you have a 1 in 10 as opposed to like the 1 in 4,700 that I had.
Yeah, 1 in 11.
Or yeah, sure. 1 in
Technically, I can
11.
rule out. I'm down to, in my head, I think it's Druid or Paladin. Paladin, I can think of maybe Omayog as a shadow spell. It's like dark and purple. They may have another one from a fake class, like a KFT. Druid either has a fake card or nothing. I'll go with Paladin. I can't think of anything for Druid.
Close, man. Your thought process was like bang on, by the way.
Is it Druid?
So in third, with the third fewest, is Mage. They have
Okay.
3.
What are they?
Book of Specters, Mask of Cthulhu, and something else. I can't remember at the moment, but there's 3. Paladin has 2. Paladin has Omayag and Dark Conviction. And Druid is the winner with a single card. You know it, you love it. Web Weave, 5 mana, summon 2 1/2 poisonous spiders.
Fair enough.
Which
Is
is
that from a fake expansion? That's like got to be
it
old.
is
It's like old gods or
it's from KFT.
KFT. That makes sense.
You literally describe the card, and I'm sitting here like, oh no. So no one wins.
I couldn't
No
remember
one
the art
wins
on
this
it.
card.
Well, depends how you look at it. We both win as question givers and lose as question guessers.
Sure. You are mighty close to mine.
I mean, yeah, I think you were too. You just forgot that Disposive Evidence was a card. All right. Well, that is the end of our 1v1 trivia. What's the score now in that? Like 2-1?
1-1.
1-1?
So I imagine we'd reset with the year just because that last one in December was kind of like a trial run for it, I feel like.
Sure. All right. Well, now we're going to move on to a new segment, which is the main meat of this episode. We are going to test out each other's Hearthstone memory with a segment that we were calling Memory Tap. We got to tap into our memory banks and try to think all the way back to every card that's ever existed and to just pull things out of thin air. We'll see how it goes. We're trying it out. We're going to take turns commanding the other to name a bunch of the same thing in Hearthstone, and they'll have to name as many of a certain thing as they can. If they get them all, great. If they get close, great. We'll probably be giving hints and just kind of having fun with it.
Yeah.
And you'll get to be here for all of the fun ride.
Just straight vibing and definitely play along with us and see if you can get more than Jordan or I, respectively.
Yeah.
So this first one was kind of the list that gave me the idea. So a little bit different than the rest of them. But Jordan, name me every Hearthstone World Champion since 2013.
I don't think I can. Firebat's the easy one. That's the first one. I'm not going to go in order because I'm going to forget some old ones. But
you can go in whatever order you
so Pavel.
please. I'm gonna tell you when you get them right and what year they were.
Okay, so Firebat.
So Firebat was 2014. Pavel was 2016.
So I'm missing one in between.
And one before.
Before Firebat?
Correct.
What?
Yes.
Firebat was the first world champion.
After it was open. This is from beta. And this person
is this from DreamHack?
Yeah, I think so.
It's like
this person defeated Kripparrian in the finals.
Oh, that's like from the 11+4 tournament? That's just like impossible. I'll come back to that. Beating Kripparrian makes me think it's like Artosis or Reynad or Kibler or something, but I'll come back to that. So
those official guesses.
Should they be? If I was gonna officially guess any of those, I'd say Kibler is my inkling. Oh, did he compete in anything? I don't know, I guessed it.
That's not a correct answer.
I didn't think so. So after Pavel, I have no idea the exact orders. I know Tom 602 numbers 09 something is on there.
Tom 60229 was
so close. I missed one number.
2017.
Gosh, immediately I thought of Amnesiac, but he didn't win, unfortunately. He got Paveled. VK Lyon.
Oh, I didn't think you were going to get that one. Nice job.
Yeah, that's
2019.
That's the famous one. Glory is after him. After her, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe there's one in between, but Glory.
2020. And her was correct.
Oh, Bunny Hopper. Just one.
2022, correct.
So there's a 2021 between
Glory and Bunny Hopper, yes.
That's a problem.
So you're missing 2013, 2015, 2018, and 2021.
Is 2021 Stan Undushka, whatever that guy's name is?
I don't have their real names here. I can
No, the
look.
username would be like something similar to that. So if it's not even close, then it's not them.
Okay, no.
Silver name?
Nope.
I don't know who won that. Okay, so there's who beat? Did Artosis beat Crip?
He did.
Okay, yeah, that's
2013.
it's not a world championship, but I guess it counts. Kind of. It's like the biggest thing they had at the time.
Yeah. I would not have gotten half of these so far, by the way. So you're doing great.
So we had Artosis, Firebat, and then I'm missing one.
Correct.
Oh gosh. All right, is there anybody? Oh, does it start with an O?
Yeah.
Oh, it starts with an O, dude.
I used to watch this guy.
Yeah, it's like Otaku or what's Odensta? What is the dude's name? Oh. I know it. Like I just gotta get
You're
it.
dancing around it.
I know. Oh, that's so annoying. Is he right after Firebat too?
Correct.
Are there any doubles? There aren't, right?
No. Everyone's a new champ.
Too hard. Hearthstone to repeat. Oh, this is a disaster.
You're forgetting a very obvious one in 2018.
2018's obvious?
Very. I knew this one.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know this one? Are they a creator?
Kind of, but like.
Are they still around?
Yes, I think so. But it's like, you know how all of them get like cards named after them?
Oh. Hunter Ace!
Yeah.
Of course, dude. Of course.
He was also hailed as like a prodigy.
Well, Glory. But Glory didn't. Well, not Gloria. Gabu. But Gabby. Gabby didn't win. He's the current prodigy, but he didn't win.
You're missing 2015 and 2021.
2021 is like a recent-ish, but just like who cared about Hearthstone in 2021? I'm annoyed that like I can't get like Odeka or whatever the dude's name was. It's like I know it's like a medium length too. It's like 8 characters. So like Odeka's too short. It's like Odensta or something like that. It's gonna drive me nuts.
It's 7 characters.
Yeah. Oh. No. I just don't know what they are. 2021. We got 2 left. We got Odeka, Odensta, something O.
You got the beginning and the end of the word right.
Right. It ends with sta, or at least
stuff. But
with an A, O and an A. Yeah. Oken, Odenka. What were they? I don't know what they were. So 2021 would have been a card. Would have been a card for this guy. It's not like Glory Chaser. It's not Hunter's Ace.
It's not immediately obvious to me what card it is. So maybe they didn't do it every year.
Well, I mean, it's hard when their name is like Tom60229, right? Like,
right.
It's a bit easier when their name is Hunter Ace or Firebat.
Yeah.
Man, can I get a hint for 2021 at all? Any hints cooked up? But I know this name. I mean, I guess you don't know that.
Yeah, I can. Let's see if I can give you some hints because I don't know the name really well either. He is Japanese. And he beat Glory to win the title.
Oh, so Glory could have back to back, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Glory got there. He got close. What are the? I mean, I've looked at like for a Jeopardy or something. I've looked at like the page on Out of Cards that shows like the world champion cards. But like, I'm never gonna get Ostaka or whatever the dude's name is card. So like, I just have to hope the letters are close. But in 2021,
that's so close that I'm gonna give it to you.
Ostaka.
It's Ostkaka.
I mean, I was there.
Yeah.
Wait, he won in 2021?
No, he won in
no, the guy I'm missing.
Oh yeah, the guy that you're missing won in 2021. Yes.
Did they not give him his card for this long? So the most recent one is Bunny Hopper, but he wouldn't have a card. Right. And I said he won in 2022. That was. But
they're 2 years in development, right? So like.
Oh, so he could have just got his card then.
Potentially.
Because
like when does this happen? It's like at the end of the year, right? It's like in December or something.
So yeah, he could have got it at the end of last year or at the start of this year. I think
no, because if they're 2 years in development, then it would be at the end of this year that he gets it.
I think he got a Death Knight card. I think Possessive Fire is his card, but what the heck's his name? Is Possessive Fire his card? It's got to be, right? I feel like it was on that list.
Based on his name, I think you're correct. That is his card.
Possessive Fire, Fiery Bat, Fire Bat, Possessive Fire.
Possessi is correct.
I've never heard of Possessi. Have I heard of Possessi? Is he stream?
When I searched him, he did pop up.
I would have never got Possessi if Possessive Fire wasn't a card I thought of. Doesn't really count. It's like a half correct.
No, it's a perfectly valid way to remember these guys.
Oh, he's on his Twitter. He ain't tweeted in years. Oh, he streamed 2 days ago. Got no likes on his tweet.
So
poor guy.
Nicely done, Jordan.
Yeah, well, got a little help. Got a little lucky. We'll take it.
We forgot to mention this at the top, but we are, for the purposes of the podcast, going to be keeping score. So you get 1 point for every correct answer, and then if you sweep the board like Jordan just has, we'll give you a bonus. We can do 5, so you're at 15.
Vaapad, you've been playing Hearthstone for a long time. Name every Death Knight weapon.
Playing a long time doesn't help me with that. Jeez.
It does not.
Death Knight weapons. God, what's the best way to do this?
Say the ones you know before you forget them.
Oh, that's valid. Frostmourne. Oh, do I get to know how many of them there are?
Yeah, there are 6 of them.
6.
Not that
Okay,
many.
that's doable. Okay, so Frostmourne's one. There's the 4 mana 4/2 that freezes. Is that
There is.
by chance called Might of Menethil?
It is.
Okay, so I've got 2. There's 3/2 weapon that gives you a corpse when you kill things with it, or gives you 2 corpses maybe. I think it has corpse in the name. I think it's like nope. Okay, well,
Kind
I
of.
can
It's got a
picture-
synonym for like. It's got like a not maybe not a synonym, but a different name for like.
an associated thing
Yeah, like
flesh.
if you die, what you'd
something?
still have, or like what would go somewhere else, kind of thing. Like if you
Oh,
were to-
soul
Yeah.
cleaver,
Well, you know it's not that because it
soul
doesn't cleave.
soul blade, soul dagger.
So I feel like this card would have been right up your alley for any slow DK deck.
I've played it, but we go back to the blue train thing of do I read cards? I definitely could describe the art to you. So it's got like a jagged edge. Come back to that. Okay, so I've got the 4 mana weapon, at least the prominent one that I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think there are 4 prominent ones and 2 you'd have to reach for. Like there are 4 just like good ones. There are 3 good ones. There's Frostmourne, and then there's 2 bad ones.
Yeah.
Although I might see playing standard to be honest right now.
Do they all have ruins except for Frostmourne?
Yes.
Is that something? Yes. Okay.
No unholy runes on any of them.
That doesn't surprise me. I'm not gonna do well in this game.
There's the aggro one. Costs 1 mana.
1 mana aggro weapon. The only 1 mana card I can think of in Death Knight is the stupid body bagger. 1 mana weapon and aggro. Is it a 2/2? I feel
It
like
is.
It's a 2/2.
1 mana 2/2 go burr.
Man, that
Sounds tough.
for sure. I can think of card names that are totally not related. But
Alright. We can shift gears, go for the other big one.
there's a 5 mana one, isn't there?
And even
Oh,
bigger.
it's 6 mana. It's a 6 mana 5/2 as lifesteal.
It's a legendary weapon that's not actually a legendary rarity in Hearthstone.
It's Corrupted Ashbringer.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Those are your 2 big ones. Might have Manithil actually your 3 big ones. You're missing a 3 mana one and a 1 mana one. And then the 3 mana one that you're also had half the name of. The 2 3 mana ones and a 1 mana one.
Yeah. I only knew the life one because of Uther. Or the name of it anyways. I could picture the actual card.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you get the other 3 mana one, you've really won this. That's the one I would never get. I could get 5 of these. I'd never get the other 3rd mana one. Although I'd also get the 1 mana one, which you haven't, because I play aggro.
That's it. You just play.
It's deals
Cute.
2 after you attack a minion to the enemy here. So you always smirk no matter what. It's beautiful.
Doesn't sound like my kind of card. And then no one's played it against me either, because wild lol. Soul. I already said soul blade, soul dagger. It's definitely not soul sword. That would be awful to say. Not soul cleaver. Soul bringer.
Close. So to the B.
Soul bane.
No.
It's not Kingsbane with a soul.
No.
Soul blade. It's not soul bringer. Soul.
There's a few cards that use this second word that starts with a B, and including the 1 mana weapon as well. But there's a terrible warrior disruption card that has the same kind of B ending in it. There's a warlock card that draws spells.
Is the warrior card the 5 mana 4/6 that discards a
is.
spell?
You can get up to the point where the B is. That's the same characters.
Oh no, I don't know the name of that card.
What
I
about
played
the 4 mana 4/3 warlock card that draws a spell and your hero takes damage to its cost? Battlecry and Death Rattle. That sounds like a card you play.
Hullbreaker. So it's Soulbreaker.
Yes, it is. And the 1 mana
Nice.
card also has Breaker in it, but you have to get the first half.
Love that Hullbreaker is the thing that got me there. That's so dumb.
I was like, these two look like the worst cards here.
I've played that in to draw my deck of chaos.
Yeah, naturally.
Naturally. So something breaker. Marrow breaker. Bone breaker.
There you go. You may want to call it there. I mean, you could try to get this other 3 mana weapon, but it's
I mean, it sounds like I'm gonna need some hints to get it.
It's a 3 mana 2/3 double frost. After your hero attacks, reduce the cost of a spell in your hand by 1.
Played this card too.
Have you?
Yeah. Couldn't tell you what it is though.
The flavor text is those definitely don't rhyme.
Oh, Rhine's tongue? Frost rind?
You were closer with the first guess. Well, you weren't necessarily close though.
Rhine, frost brine?
I don't think you're getting this one.
Okay, give it to me.
It's Rhyme Fang Sword. Rime
Yeah.
Fang Sword.
Yeah.
That was the tough one for sure.
Yeah. So how many did I get there?
I got
5?
5 of them. It's a valiant effort, honestly. You've got the Soul
I'm 10
Breaker and Bone
behind him
Breaker there.
without so much help.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to give each other help. Let's be honest. It's a bit tough.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, 5 to 15.
Yeah, a lot of game to play.
True. All right, Jordan, name me every beast in Warrior. There are 14.
14. I think how I said as an example of what not to do was name every Death Rattle Warrior card, and then you said name every Warrior Beast. Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to separate it from elementals in my mind. Immediately, I think of the 5-mana 3/6 that like shovels on a taunt. Like it's like, is that an elemental? Is that a beast? I have absolutely no idea.
I will tell you that that's a beast.
Okay, it's like,
Or do you just describe it as a beast?
yeah, it's like Direhorn Hatchling, right?
Correct. You just got it.
Okay, you said there are 14.
Yes, 13 to go.
14. Oh my goodness. Oh,
There's
well,
a lot. A lot of these are legendaries.
wow, who could forget? Who could forget the? I'm not even going to attempt to sound, but who could forget the legendary iconic Hearthstone name with the Eminem song and Fierce Monkey? Who could forget? Who could forget Fierce Monkey? Who could forget
That's correct.
Nelly? That's a beast, right? I mean, it's like a snake.
Yeah,
Chip.
that is correct.
What's the 3-headed fatty? That's got to be a beast. It's like Cave Hydra, but fat. Is that a beast? Trench
It is in
Stalker?
fact a beast. Yeah.
Crash?
Crash is
I don't know
correct.
what the other half of that name is.
Lord of Turtling.
Amazing.
Indeed.
I don't know that I'm ready to any of the other ones.
You will.
I have nothing between 3 and 5 mana and nothing less than 3 mana. Is there anything less than 3 mana?
Yes. There are 1, 2, 3. There are 3 under 3 mana.
What?
You've got a 1, 2 2s, 2 4s, 2 6s, and an 8 and a 9 left.
Is there another Direhorn at 6 mana?
There is.
Igneous Direhorn? That sounds like lava. Does it start with IG? Ignatius Direhorn? Something like that?
Well, no, you've mixed 2 of these beasts, though.
Oh, gosh. So a different card has Igneous as the first and and that card has Direhorn as the second?
Yeah.
Does it start with I? Is it like Initiate Direhorn? Like, am I even close?
It starts with an O.
Onery Direhorn?
Correct.
Okay. Igneous. That sounds like lava. That's like an elemental like sounding thing.
It is a dual type card.
Oh gosh, did they add it retroactively back?
It's possible. I think it's newer than that.
God.
Actually, no, it's newer than that.
It's like a brand new card.
Not brand new. It's been out for like a year.
That's ridiculous. That 4-mana 4/5 taunt that like deals damage equal to your armor. Is that a card? I don't know the name of that card.
I think it's a different card than that.
Whoa, wait. Hold on. I did a segment literally on my last game show where I had them name a card that was both an elemental and a beast. And Raffle said Thorblor. So I'm going to guess Thorblor.
That is correct.
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what else could be a beast. Not a clue. Any hints? What's the most expensive guy? Miss any fatties still?
Yeah, the most expensive guy is a dino from Ungoro.
A dino?
With a really bad effect.
King Mosh.
Yeah.
Nuts. Any other fatties?
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
the 8-mana one is very intimately related with the 1-mana one.
1 mana and 8 mana warrior combination?
Yeah. Came out in the same set. They have the same animal on them. Bad set that we talked about a lot recently. Like a historically bad set.
So, like, beasts would have, like, turtles and hydras and direhorns and lions and rhinos, like hunter's rhino.
There is, in fact, some rhinos on this list.
Oh, there's the 8-mana card's the rhino, isn't it? It's the overkill guy that sucks massively.
Yeah.
And he goes hand in hand with the 1-mana one?
Yeah.
Is 1-mana one also a rhino?
It's an undead rhino.
What? Undead rhino's not. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's the spirit.
It is the spirit.
I don't know the name of the spirit. The rhino is the community manager Akali, the rhino's card.
Yeah, Akali the rhino.
Yeah. His name's not quite Akali.
But... Yeah. And you haven't actually like said the name of the 1-mana one in full. You've got like every part of it though.
What, it's a spirit rhino?
Spirit of the rhino. I'll give it to you.
Oh, no shot I had that ever. I think that's all I got for you, man.
I think you could get the 6-mana one. It's a legendary.
6-mana warrior legendary?
Yeah. I played a lot of it.
What does you play? You play Pirate Warrior.
This is a different kind of deck I played a lot of before Pirate Warrior.
Before Pirate Warrior?
Yeah. Or like in between Pirate Warrior times they were good, involving some rag shots.
Oh, Taunt Warrior?
Indeed.
Armadillo a beast?
It is.
All right.
That leaves you with 2 2s and a 4.
So one of those is igneous, but I'm never going to get it. Igneous
Yep.
lava mental. Igneous
You have-
lava.
So far, it's correct.
No shot. It's like a mini set card, right? It can't be real.
Sure.
There's no way it's not a mini set card.
It's from Sunken City. I don't know if it's the mini set, though.
Mm-hmm.
One of the 2 mana ones is a dual type that you would more commonly associate with its other kind, because it used to be only that, and then they added beast to it retroactively.
Oh. Well, so it's a mech beast then, right? Because they just made a bunch of mech beasts.
Correct. It's a mech beast.
But warrior mechs aren't real. Who plays warrior mechs? What are they? Not
Are you
a
done?
chance. Yeah, we got a lot of these.
Red Band Wasp, Vicious Scraphound, and Igneous Lava Gorger.
Gorger. You see, I never would have got Vicious Scrap Hound or Igneous Lava Gorger, but Red Band Wasp I've played
It's a real
at least.
card. Yeah. So you got 11 of the 14. So that brings you up to 26.
Nice.
All right, hit me with it.
I got a shallow one for you this time, Vaapad. Name every priest card with corrupt.
Oh, God.
There are 4 total cards, but can you name them?
Insight.
That's the layup. Now we go for the free throw.
Auspicious Spirits.
Nice. Time for the 3-point line.
The one that corrupts endlessly is a neutral.
Yeah, that's Biteweed. I think. Or maybe a different.
No, it's like
It's a new Biteweed.
Yeah, sure. It's not even the odds, is it?
No. You were looking for horrendous growth with corrupt endlessly. Incredible.
Indeed, I was.
Biteweed's the Bad Edwin and Rogue. I don't know.
The legendary in Priest has the word corrupt on it, but it's not a corrupt card itself. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is correct. But
So I don't need to get that one.
You do need to get that one.
I do.
Yeah, it does the corrupt and things. Synergizes with the corrupt cards.
No shot. I know the name of that card.
Oh no.
The last one a spell?
Nope.
No. It's a minion.
It's a 3-mana minion with taunt.
3-mana taunt minion. Oh, no, I was gonna say Elec, but that's not that.
Flip the stats.
Corrupted Elec is is neutral anyways.
Flip the stats.
Flip the stats.
It's not a 3/4. It's a 4/3.
3-mana 4/3.
Unless you corrupt it, in which case it's a 3-mana 4/7.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that this card exists for sure.
I think this is the hardest one to name, but if you don't know the 5-mana legendary, you're not going to just pull it out either, right? I thought the odds you could know it were higher.
Corrupt was not a mechanic I jived with very much. I only know Auspicious Spirits because the last grid trivia. It's not the legendary is not an Ajax, right? That's the other one from that set or something.
Najak Hexen is not the card you're looking for now. That's from Alterac Valley, and that card is busted. This card, not quite as busted.
No, it's not. Is it like High Priestess something?
It does have 3 names, but those are not the right names.
Okay.
Think evil, or the opposite of holy and light, the shadow type identity of priest.
The Dark Lord.
Dark is in the name.
Dark Inquisitor.
2 out of 3.
The last one's an actual name that I'm gonna have to remember, isn't it?
And it starts with an X.
With a what? An
X.
An X.
Yeah.
Is it? It's not Dark Inquisitor. Zyrella. Dark Inquisitor. Zygen. Xylin. Xanax.
Oh.
That's close.
What'd you say?
Xanax.
Yeah.
No way.
Change the last letter.
Xanon, Xanum, Xanez, Xanib, Xanic, Xanid, Xanif, Xanic, Xanol.
Go back to Xanic. If you go through every letter, you'll get it eventually. Basically.
Xanis, Xanit, Xaner, Xaniv, Xana, Xane, Xanaz.
It's Dark Inquisitor Xanash, I guess. Like it ends with SH. I don't know how you actually pronounce it. It's good enough. Xanesh, Dark Inquisitor Yanash. You said Yanax or whatever. You had like a K at the end.
I definitely said Xanax, like the prescription.
Right, well, it's Xanash instead of Xanax. It's like you just flip the ending.
And I'm missing the 3-mana 4/3 fake taunt card.
Yeah.
3 health. 4 health. I have probably played this card at least once. I'm not gonna get it.
You're looking for Fairground Fool.
What a fool I was.
You were not prepared, as the flavor text says.
Alright, that brings it to 26-8.
Wow. Yeah, you're more required to get my bonuses than I am, because I do have some with more, but
All right, Jordan.
Yeah.
Name me every magnetic minion.
What on earth are we doing? We got
That's
Ziliax and a bunch of fake imposters.
Ziliax is a correct answer, believe it or not.
We got Snippety Snap.
Yes, Snip Snap is correct.
We got War Gear.
Wargear is correct.
We got a Noyo Module.
That is correct.
We got the 2/2 Poisonous Crapper and Hunter.
That is a card.
All right. Death Knight's not going to have any.
Correct.
Demon Hunter's not going to have any.
Correct.
Druid's not going to have any.
Correct.
Hunter's got at least the 2/2. It's also got Spider Bomb.
Spider Bomb is correct.
Does it have anything other than the 2/2, like Venomous, whatever? That's the only card. Does it start with Venomous?
It does start with the word Venom.
So I guess it's not Venomous Scorpid, right? So it's like, how am I going to get the name? So that's the only thing I'm missing in Hunter, though.
Correct.
Mage has none.
Correct.
Paladin had a Neuro Module. That can't be it, right? Because it had the 7-mana mech spell. Is that all it has for Magnetic?
It has one more.
It's got like the egg, right? Like it's got to have things to put on it.
Yeah, but the egg does not have magnetic.
Alright. Is this like a defensive thing like Module, or is it a big stat pile like War Gear?
It's a stat pile, but not a big one.
Oh, gosh. It's like a 3-mana 3/3 type vibe?
Smaller.
Evo. Oh, it's 1-mana 1/3.
It is 1 mana 1/3.
For McGappers, dude. It's not Crystology, that's a spell. It's like,
Flawless logic.
Now that I'm stuck on 2 of them, my brain keeps jumping back and forth. Like, I get no idea. Venomous Trap is not correct. Is there really a Venomous in the name?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to come back to that. Priest gonna have just a fat nothing, right?
Correct.
I imagine Rogue also has a fat nothing?
Correct.
Shaman. Shaman seems like another fat nothing.
Correct.
Warlock. Unless they got a weird, like, stinger type card from, like, no reason. I would think Warlock has none as well.
Correct.
Warrior. Also not a mech class. Maybe that's why this is easy. There's just not as many as you'd think. Is there any in Warrior? There's not, right?
There is.
There is one in Warrior?
Warrior is 100% a mech class. Dr. Boom exists in that class.
Oh, it's like fat, isn't it? It's like 7-mana 3/8.
4/8, but yeah.
4/8? What on earth?
It's got a keyword too. A couple keywords actually.
Oh, it's kind of magnetic. It can't be targeted, but that's not really a keyword. Is there another keyword on it?
Actually, I think that's the only two. For some reason I thought I had taunt in my head. I always wanted it to have taunt, but it never did.
That's something nullifier, but first word is just impossible.
It is something nullifier.
I mean, the first word is just like unbelievably fake. Like you're having a laugh if you think I'm getting that first word. We gotta go back to neutral. So we said Ziliax, we said War Gear, we said Snip Snap.
Yep.
So we've got Replicating Menace.
Correct. See, you're getting carried by Battlegrounds knowledge in this one, so I don't feel bad.
Yeah. Missile Launcher goes with Venomizer. Wait, Venomizer? Where did that come from? Isn't a Venomous in the name? It is Venom in the name.
I said it had Venom.
Oh, I thought it was Venomous for a second.
Check the receipts. I kept them.
What's the 1/5 big fatty taunt health taunt? Bronze Gatekeeper?
That is correct.
Is that it for neutral? Is that all of them?
You're missing one. A pretty
Missing
well played one. Very well played.
Just don't. What am I missing? Just Paladin and neutral and Warrior?
Paladin, one neutral, and warrior. The neutral one is Avril Lavigne's favorite card.
Here's a skater. Skater butt.
Yeah.
Here's a skater boy. He said, "See you later, boy." Paladin is Glowtron, and then I'm not getting the extra points in the Warrior one. What's the Warrior one?
Beryllium Nullifier.
What a card, dude! What a card!
You know, I'm really fine with you not sweeping since I have not swept yet.
Yeah, I was just never gonna get there.
I was gonna feel bad, but
how do you even spell Beryllium?
Beryllium.
Yeah.
It's a real element.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's a card, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
I don't own it. I have to turn Crafting Guide to see it. What a card. Oh my gosh, the flavor text is so rude. So
what is it?
It says, why Beryllium? Because it's hard to spell. It's also hard to remember, you silly game. It's outrageous.
That's hilarious.
All right.
Slap in the face.
Don't know what the score is, but it's closer now.
Casual. No, it's not.
No, it's not?
Casual 8 to 37 gamers.
Yeah, you need the bonus to be +10, I think, because if you don't get it.
Well, so far, that would only help you. So,
I
guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, I guess you're right. All right, let's go out of order here a bit. Let's hit you with another. Got a throwback for you today. Warlock got a Lackey package, believe it or not. Can you name every card in the Warlock Lackey package? There are 4.
So few.
Any card that synergizes with Lackey and Warlock.
There's the 3/3 that destroys a friendly minion to give you 2 lackeys.
There is. Or I think that makes a 5/5, but
No.
the 3 mana 3/3?
Oh, is that destroy a lackey to get a 5/5?
Yeah. You must be thinking of the 2 mana 2/2 that destroys a minion and gives you 2 lackeys.
Oh.
They have very similar
3
names.
The 3 mana 3/3 is like a blonde elf thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Some of your favorite expansions, Savers of Doom.
Tragic. Ugh. Does it have the word Cabal in it?
Does not.
I'm thinking Cabal because Cabal
Cabal
lackey, but
lackey,
that's not. Yeah, that doesn't help. Does it have the word evil in it?
It
That was
does.
like the evil set.
Both
yeah.
the 2 mana and the 3 mana minion have the word evil in it at the start of the word.
Evil Recruiter's got to be one of them.
Yep.
I don't know which one.
Evil
Which one
Recruiter
is
is the 3 mana minion.
Oh, that makes sense.
You are now looking for the 2 mana evil something card that destroys a friendly minion to add 2 random lackeys to your hand.
Oh, there's also Dark Pharaoh Chakram.
Dark Pharaoh Takan, yes. Well done.
Cool.
You are missing the 2 mana minion and the 1 mana spell.
Yeah, I was about to say the one. I realized it was a 1 mana spell as you were about to say that. It literally just says discover a lackey on it.
That is correct.
The evil plan.
No, does not have evil on it. Only the minion.
Is it?
It's I would say like a pseudonym of that. That's the theme of the name. Just both words are different.
That's not like Rafam's scheme.
Think more businessy from Evil Plan.
Business. See.
Yeah.
I should get this P&L statement. Pretty evil.
So what's a different word for like? So it's like a plan, but like what's the transaction word for plan? You make a plan to buy something, and then you have the what? It's gone through.
Purchase. Order.
Shorter word.
Shipment. Wicked shipment? No.
Shorter word. Starts with a D. Synonym. Similar word to plan, except like you have a plan to buy something. We're gonna make a this to buy something. Instead of plan, it would be.
I'm thinking debit.
Something with a D.
Oh my god. Design. Dan's game.
Go back to the minion if you need, but the 2 mana minion is a bit of a madman.
The minion is an evil scientist. Evil.
Again, it's a different word for not like a different word for, but a similar word to scientist. Less specific.
I was gonna say technician. That's not helpful.
Less role based and more smart person based.
Evil genius.
There you go.
Okay.
How can you get the 1 mana spell? I think that's the tough one here. So close. You just got to get this D word, and then maybe you'll get there. The first word is probably harder, but maybe when you know the second one, you can get there. Instead of evil plan, you have a blank.
It's not design.
No, 4-letter word.
Draw.
Don't think Hearthstone. Think business and the plan thing I said.
Business plan. 4-letter D word. It's not deed. It's not
close.
Deal.
There you go.
Okay.
So evil deal, but not evil.
Secret deal. Sinister deal.
There you go. Sinister deal. Got them all. You even knew what the cards were. Can you believe they had lackeys in this game? Just let it happen.
Lackeys were huge too.
I like the lackeys. Bring them back.
Better know what's going on right now. All right. Jordan.
Ooh.
Name me every giant.
Giant?
I want to clarify. Giant is any 8/8 that has the words costs 1 less in it.
So Gigantotem counts?
Correct.
Ursal Giant?
Correct.
Death
There
Knight?
are 15, by the way.
15?
Yeah.
We could go with the easy ones, but I want to go class by class first. Death Knight, I think, has none. Death Knight get a giant?
Death Knight did get a giant.
Oh, gosh.
It was buffed. It was buffed recently.
Giant was buffed? Huh? Oh, it's the Unholy Corpses Giant. Oof. Ew. It totally was buffed. Flesh-eating giant. Flesh-eater giant? Not even close?
No.
All right.
It's close in that it has giant in the name.
Druid. None? What? Do they have giants?
They have one, but it's not a traditional one.
Has giant in the name, though?
It does not.
Oh, but this costs 1 less and it's an 8/8?
Yes.
Huh. What's this card cost?
Like 12 or 15 or something like that. Something absurd.
There's a druid card that costs that much mana?
Yeah.
What?
It may be 10. It may be 10 or 9.
Oh, is it the Treant card?
Yes.
Yeah, that costs 10 mana. But I have no idea what that card is called.
I considered not including it, but I figured if I was going to include Gigantotem, it was only right.
Yeah, it's tough. I can picture the card. All right, so we got to come back to the Unholy Giant and the Druid Giant. It's annoying. Mage. All right, does Mage have literally any giants? No, right? Oh, but it just costs less. It's not giant. I gotta like.
This one actually is a giant.
What?
Yeah, it saw play too.
No. Oh, Arcane Giant. And was Arcane the neutral one?
Arcane Giant is the neutral one.
See, 8-mana 8/8 that's played in the Arcane Giant deck. I can think of all of these cards. I can't name any of them, man. This is outrageous.
It's a Quest Mage card.
It's not Arcane Giant. Mana Giant.
Yeah.
The
win con before Bird.
Yeah. Please tell me that Paladin does not have any 8/8s that cost one less. They don't, right?
They do not.
Okay. Priest is gonna have that 7/8, but that's not an 8/8. So Priest will have nothing?
Not quite.
What? I'm missing one?
This is not really considered a Priest card, but it is.
Oh, Full Flush Giant.
Yeah.
Stupid. That's a Warlock card.
It is, in fact.
That's a Warlock card. There's just no Universe Rogue has anything, right? No.
There is none in Rogue.
Nah, no shot. Shaman could have one. I don't think that they do. I mean, I already said Gigantotem. They say Snow Fury Giant?
You didn't. Now you have.
Okay. Warlock is Flush Giant. Do they have literally anything else?
There's a non-traditional
one. A non-traditional one with the stupid fat big imp. Jumbo imp. Just big ol' imp.
Yeah.
Warrior ain't got squad. What does Warrior have? It's a stupid fake class. They don't have anything, right?
No, they don't have anything.
Okay.
Although I resent you calling it a fake class.
So I have to go back to the stupid Undead Giant, which is like...
Yes, you've got the Undead Giant.
It's like something with an S.
The Druid Giant. It is something with an S.
Reinforcements is coming to my mind, but that's like a totally different card for the Druid one, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, something with an S has come into mind for the Death Knight one.
That would be a correct inclination. I gotta stop giving you so many hints. I think clearing every board.
I think of S for Demon Hunter or for Death Knight. The first thing I think of is Stitch Tracker, so I'm gonna guess Stitched Giant.
That is correct.
I don't know why my brain goes to Stitched Tracker.
It's an undead card.
I'm probably driving everybody nuts. Let's start with Naga Giant.
Continue to troll them.
Molten Giant. Mountain Giant. Sea Giant. Clockwork Giant. Am I missing a neutral?
You are.
Uh-oh. Naga, Molten, Mountain, Sea, Clockwork.
This is by far the fakest one. Second fakest one.
I don't know. 1.5? I got the one that costs less for my hand, costs less for their hand, costs less for the board, costs less for health, costs less for spells. Sea Giant costs less for minions. So what the heck what left is there? There's Mana Giant for cost less mana.
I don't know what that card does, but sure.
What
You're forgetting a very important part of Hearthstone that differentiates it from every other card game.
Random Giant? What? There's a Random Giant?
No.
Oh. It's Mulch Muncher, right? Druid?
Yeah, Mulch Muncher is the Druid one.
So I just gotta get this stupid neutral one? Like, I'm never gonna get this. Why don't I know this?
It probably even... actually, I think this may be the only neutral one that didn't see play in Naga Warlock.
Naga Warlock is my memory for here. That's why I named all of them so fast. What?
Again, I'm okay with you not sweeping.
Naga Sea Giant is not a giant.
No, that's like a combination of two giants and the Naga Sea Witch.
Hand deck size is a thing in Hearthstone. But what makes Hearthstone the rest? Board is full. Death Rattle Giant? Is there a Death Rattle Giant? Because Death Rattle's a very online thing.
I think if
Battle Cry Giant?
I think there were probably some people who played this in that deck that were bad. Like they just built it wrong. It's a giant on the card. It's an old card. Very old card.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not Legacy? It's like newer than that?
Yeah, it's one of the first expansions.
Well, Clockwork is GVGs. Is it like a Grand Tournament Joust Giant? Like, what on earth?
It is a Grand Tournament Giant. It is not Joust.
What? That's a Grand Tournament Giant?
Mm-hmm.
We having a laugh? How much is this stupid card? What is this stupid card?
I want to rub something in your face, but it will give away the card, so I'm not going to.
Was it a warrior card?
It's definitely neutral.
What is it?
It's Frost Giant. It gets one cheaper every time you hero power.
That's Grand Tournament and digital thing about Hearthstone.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have got there.
And the name of our podcast is Draw Last, and you can think of hero power.
It's fine.
So you get 14 there.
Wow. I can give you a big one here, see if we can get a bunch of cards off the board, but that might also just be really hard.
I'm game for whatever.
I could do the one I said would be a bad idea. Want me to do the one I said would be a bad idea?
No.
All right, Vaapad, I'm gonna need you to name me every warrior death rattle card.
Actually.
Do you want me to intro that?
No. That sounds awful.
It's only, I don't know,
There's like
15.
14,
Get
15.
you some points back on the board. All right, we'll just do another short one.
We'll break in case of emergency on that one.
All right, Vaapad, see if you can do a little deep dive here into your brain to pull these out of thin air. I need you to name me every Paladin Murloc support card. What this means is every card that synergizes with Murlocs and Paladin that is not a Murloc itself. There are 4.
Do they all say Murloc on the card?
I reckon they do, just not in the, tribal tag.
So it's not Prismatic Lens.
No, it's not Prismatic Lens.
That is the Murloc card. Tip the scales.
Correct?
Anything can happen.
Correct.
Everything can happen is a shaman card. I got the 2 big ones. Oh, there's the weapon, the 3-mana 3/2 Underlight Angler. Am I
Close enough. You said Underlight Angler. It's Underlight Angling Rod. But it's a weapon,
okay.
right? So it's like a rod made of the Underlight Angler.
Sure,
Counts.
yeah.
Now you gotta do the deep pull here. The video's all about. See if you can get this deep pull.
The weapon wasn't the deep pull.
No.
So it's not a minion, it's a weapon or a spell, almost certainly, right?
It is a minion.
A minion. Okay, well, glad I didn't waste any time on the other stuff.
Is a dragon.
Oh, okay.
Big hint. Huge hint.
Yeah.
Meteoric hint.
Yeah. It's the 5-mana 5/6 that gives you Murloc's Divine Shield. Is it Dragon Scale?
No. Does
Is
have
Bronze Scale?
it does have scale in the name, but that's the first half of the word.
Scale Rider?
Nope.
Is it Scale Wing?
No, but it's got a big wing and there's someone riding the dragon in the art, so you could be theoretically.
Oh, I can see the art. Yeah. It's not the issue here. Scale, man, it's gonna be. I'm trying to decide if scale is the Murloc tiebacker, if the second part of the word is also Murloc related.
The other part is now Murloc related. This guy's just in charge, man. He's just a big deal.
It's a hint for sure. Scale leader.
Shorten it.
Scale lead.
Not actually shorten it. Slightly change it and shorten
it. Scale boss.
I mean,
scale.
You're right there, just a different 4-letter word. More religious, maybe, in your thinking. It's a paladin card, after all. Get a little holy with it. Come to your inner senses.
Scale. Not priest. It's not pastor. Scale monk. No.
Everybody greets their favorite pastor with my hero. That's how they do it.
Hero.
That's what they say.
Religious. It's not scale monk.
So much more generic than that. Scale boss is your closest. You just gotta get more religious with it.
Scale boss, but more religious, but less religious than scale monk.
Yeah, it's like you got scale Jesus. What's the less specific version of that?
Scale cleric, but that's not 4 letters. I am gonna get this one. I'm determined.
When they do the Hearthstone anymore at this point, you're just trying to get a 4-letter synonym, pseudonym, whatever it's called, similar to boss or Jesus or. This is amazing.
Scale prophet. Scale.
Who are the prophets following? What are they? Who are they studying? Who are they worshiping?
Scale Lord.
Yes.
Done.
Should not have been that hard, I feel, but. Well done. Clear the board. Get your points.
That 4, so I get 9 points for that endeavor. All right. I've closed the gap to 25.
Nice.
All right. Jordan.
Yeah.
Name me every 7/5 in Hearthstone.
You're having a laugh.
There are 12.
Well, you're having a laugh. There's the one that summons the scare. Is it Golden Scarabs? Summons the Scarabs. Summons. That is not. It was like a 7-mana 7/5 with Reborn that summons 1/1s or something.
That is the card. You're not close on the name.
That is just so tragic. It's got Reborn. I played it in the challenge. Long may it rest in peace.
I imagine you did. You played a lot of these in the challenge. I see what Blue Train was mad about now.
7/5. So like, there's also immediately I think of the Legacy one that just has stealth, just like Raven Holt Assassin or something.
And that is spot on.
I wouldn't just come up with that in hindsight when I say it. Should be more confident. I keep thinking of like N'Zoth and stuff, like Like, why are there 5/7s? Why aren't we getting 7/5s? Oh, Yogg, Saran, and then Yogg Saran as well. Do I need the second half of their names? I know Master of Fate's the one that I had you guess for numbers.
Yeah, Yogg-Saron Master of Fate is one.
And I need the other Yogg Saran.
Yeah.
I think my hope went out with that one.
That's ironic.
Yeah, it's Yogg Saran Hope's End. I was toying with you there. Or even Holt Assassin, the Yoggs, the stupid golem that is like a mummy. I don't know.
I feel like you're messing with me again.
Really? Is it Mummy Golem?
No.
Okay. What is it? Gosh. How many of these are neutral?
You've got 2 more neutral ones, including your mummy golem.
So Mummy Golem and one more?
Yeah.
What mana cost with this 7/5? I'm thinking 7 and above. Maybe it's 6. Are you 6 mana 7/5s? I can think of 6 mana 7/6s, so there could be, I guess. Did you say something?
Yeah, this one is a 6 mana 7.
There's a 6 mana 7/5 neutral. All I can think of is fake cards that are 5/7. Like, why can I think of Defy as cleaner, but I can't think of a 6 mana 7/5?
I don't know, man.
I just don't like that. Venture Co Mercenary? Is that a 7/5? No, that's a 5 mana card.
That is a 7/6.
Why is that better? Obviously, effect is awful.
Downside, Jordan.
Yeah. Is there a 6 mana 7/5 with no downside? Any clue what a 6 mana 7/5 would be? I can think of the Mogres that are 7/6s, but it's a neutral. You said is a 7/5. This is ridiculous. I'm like not even getting close. I don't have any clue. Toshly, but that's a 5/7.
That is a 5/7.
Why can't I think of 7/5s? Omani Warbear, that's a 5/7. Get out of my brain, dude. Get out of my brain. I'm just thinking of like Corehound, but worse. Like, what's the worst Corehound? I don't get it. But it's gotta cost 6 mana. I'm actually blown away. There's a 6 mana 7/5.
This card is ancient, but doesn't feel ancient.
Oh wait, whoa! It's like Demon Hunter as a card. What's that card called? Was it just Illidan?
It used to be.
Oh, you're having a laugh. What's it called now? I'm outraged. I am outraged. I am just so upset at what I'm looking at here.
So upset you haven't even tried for any of the class minions either.
There are class minions?
Oh yeah.
It's outrageous. Are there any Demon Hunter ones?
No. Oh,
Okay.
Sorry, yes.
There's a Demon Mana 7/5?
You should know this one.
I could
with no hints.
tell you every Demon Hunter card. There's a 7/5 in Demon Hunter?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking Death Knight in my head when I'm saying Demon Hunter. Jace is a Demon Hunter 7/5.
Yes.
Is there any Death Knights? What I meant to say? No, right?
No.
And
Well,
Jace was the
I was
only.
so confused. Yeah.
Okay. Druid's gonna have a ton, right? They got big stuff.
I wouldn't waste time on Druid.
Oh, they don't got any, huh? Wow. So Hunter, Tonk's too big.
Tonk is too big.
They don't. Does Hunter have any?
Tonks.
Hunter has
No.
any.
No, they do not.
Raw Math is a 5/7. I hate this game. So Mage has none?
Correct.
Paladin, Guardian of Kings. Why didn't you ask me for 5/7s, huh? What are you pulling here?
I mean, if I had known.
Yeah, Ral is a Paladin card, right? It's a 7/5.
That is correct.
Shirvala.
That's also correct. I won't make you know the full names of either of those, but they are
Beautiful.
Hyaxarch, Urel, and Shirvala the Tiger.
We'll go with the only priest card that I experience in World of Warcraft. That is Princess Talanji.
Dude, that was a fake card you weren't supposed to get.
I think there are other fake cards I won't get.
That's valid.
Does Rogue have any?
Yes.
Oh, good lord. They don't have cards that cost more than 6. Like, nothing in the class exists that costs more than 6. It just can't be played.
5 and 7.
There's a 5 mana 7/5 in Rogue? Huh. These 6 mana cards are real, but if they're not Pillager, they're not actually real. Did they buff Pillager to be a 7/5?
That would be super relevant.
Yeah, it's actually, I was thinking it's like the funniest nerf that would do almost nothing. Theoretically, it would do something, because you would cheat it out, but I don't know that I'm getting any of these rogue cards. Has Shaman got any?
No.
Warlock has... Is that card that makes... No, Cho'Gall's a 7/7. Looking at the ceiling. Hands Dreadlord.
It's a 5/7.
Of course it is. It's got taunt. Why would it be a aggressive minion with taunt? I don't know that I'm gonna get any in Warlock. Warrior got anything?
No.
So I'm just missing two neutrals? I'm missing fake Illidan.
You're missing...
Xavius? Exatius?
Yeah, it is Xavius.
Xavius, okay. And then I'm missing the Mummy Golem.
You're missing 2 Rogue, 1 Warlock, and the Mummy Golem.
It's not Mummy Golem, but it's a Mummy Golem. So what else would they call the thing? But Mummy something doesn't really make sense. So it's something golem. Reborn golem. No, he's a mummy. Coffin golem. 2 rogue, 1 warlock, 1 neutral. I assume they all cost 6 or more. Like,
Certainly 3 of those 4 do. Let me check the other one. No, it is a 5 mana card.
5 mana card? Oh, it's like a Lar, but different in rogue. Alar is like a 7/3 that goes dormant, and then this one's like a 7/5 that shuffles. So you get infinite value.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna think of the name of that. I'm never gonna think of the name of our friend Golem either. Like Withered Golem or something. And then Ravenholt, Jade Chieftain, a combination of stealth, garbage, and rogue. I got no idea. Warlock, I feel like I could know, but yeah. Yeah, what are they?
Waxadred.
Ah, could have got
Cursed Vagrant, which
What?
is a 7/5. It's a 7/5 stealth that summons a 7/5 or something like that.
You tell me the name, and then you tell me it's a 7/5 to clarify that it's a real card when I'm guessing 7/5s. What does that card do? It's a 7/5 that makes a 7/5? That'd be kind of good.
Or something. It's like a death rattle something, or maybe it's a 5/7.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's like a 7/5 that makes a 5/7.
7/5 that makes a 7/5. That's kind of nice. Arena staple, I'm sure.
Yeah. Rift Cleaver.
Oh.
Is the warlock one.
Eh.
And Wrapped Golem.
Hmm.
So you get 8 points there.
There's no shot I'm just getting all of this. What a cluster. You went different than I did with these. It's interesting.
Did I?
Yeah, you got like stats and like I like it.
I built it similarly to how I build the grid trivia. I did like a cross section of 2 things, and I saw how many there were.
I could give you an easy one to get you back on the board, just impromptu off the cuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, you want an impromptu one off the cuff. All right, Vaapad. Blast from the past. Can you name every Death Knight?
Oh, the
Frozen Throne hero cards.
Okay. Probably go in order. Like a not madman. Malfurion the Pestilent.
Mm-hmm.
Rexar. Deathstalker Rexar.
Mm-hmm.
After Hunter is Mage. Frostlich Jaina.
Mm-hmm.
After Mage, Priest. Oh, no, Paladin. Uther of the Ebon Blade.
Correct.
Priest. Shadow Reaper Anduin.
Absolutely, keep it rolling.
Rogue, Valera the Hollow.
Lights out.
Shaman. That's tougher. Thrall, Deathseer.
Yep.
It's after Shaman. Warrior, Warlock. Warlock is next. Then Gul'dan. Shadow Reaper Gul'dan. That's not right. Wait.
Shadow Reaper Anduin.
Yeah, that's why. They're also similar. God, no one ever called Gul'dan by its full name, ever. Blood Reaver Gul'dan.
Absolutely. Final one, your class.
Mm-hmm. Scourge Lord Garrosh, baby!
Let's go. Well done. Nicely done.
I get 9 plus 5 for that.
Yeah. How's your memory, Vaapad? Name every Demon Hunter weapon.
Demon Hunter weapon. Why do I
There
instantly
are 14.
think Candle Shot?
Candle Shot is a hunter card.
It's a hunter weapon.
There is a hunter weapon on this list.
Yeah, it's the 1/4. I know. True Aim Crescent.
Yep. Good start. Get it rolling. Three more 1 cost.
Yeah, there's definitely more 1 cost.
3 more if you want to start with the ones. You got 3 more. One of them's brand new, like this mini set. I'm not sure you'll get it. But...
Yeah, I know. I saw it. I mean, I'm gonna get it. 2 mana 1 Fellwing.
Close. It summons Fellwings, I think, but
Fellbringer.
the wing was correct.
Fellwing was correct.
The wing was correct, but the fell part was not.
Oh.
It does say Battlecry summon 2 1/1 Fellwings, but the card name is something else. Wing.
Demon Wing.
I don't even know what this word means. Is it a real word? It is a real word. It means a moderate to dark yellowish brown. Only it's a color.
Great. Because those don't have 1,000 names. Yellowish green? Is that what you said?
Yellowish brown?
Yellowish brown?
Dark yellowish brown.
Oh my god.
It's also a natural brown earth pigment that contains iron oxide and magnesium oxide. In its natural form, it is called raw this thing. Man, that's not helpful at all.
No.
It's just not helpful in the slightest.
Not even a
little
little bit.
Let's get your brain fired a bit here. One of these you built a deck around.
Well, I know. You got the stupid legendary weapon or whatever. Soul Reaver Scythe?
Yeah. You built the deck around that?
No, I didn't do that.
That's what I was giving you the hint for. You built the deck around one of these weapons.
Oh, Lion's Frenzy.
There you go.
There's the Lifesteal 3 mana one that got nerfed a bunch of times.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great card.
Surely the name will come to me if I don't think about it too hard.
Probably.
There's the really bad 7 mana 4/3 with Cleave.
Yeah.
It has like fire on it.
It's got a synonym of fire. in the name, similar to fire.
Flame,
Yep.
flame.
Flame.
Man, I'm gonna get half of all these cards. It's gonna be great.
Think odd DH maybe. We get a couple that way.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to not leave things half finished, but Flame Reaper.
There you go.
Flame Reaper? Okay. That's the most expensive one, right? Is
Yep.
7.
All the way down to 5 for the next 2.
There's no 6s. That's helpful. Maybe.
One of them was nerfed, I do believe.
Oh yeah, Dread Lord of Azeroth, or Dread Blade of Azeroth, Warblades of Azeroth,
Not blades. What are the Demon Hunter version of blades?
Warglaives of
There you
Azeroth. Just kind of
And
mixing.
then now you got a newer one at 5 with a newish keyword from this year.
It's the Dredge one. Yeah, that's a fake card.
I have 9+ copies of it.
That's hilarious. You think they're gonna nerf it or something, buddy?
No shit.
Bone Wraith Glaive.
I just chopped the middle word out of there.
Bone Glaive.
Yep.
Cool. 4 mana. We got the Scythe already.
You got one that has to do with soul fragments.
Yeah, Soul Marrow. No.
Marrow's the first time.
Marrow Blade. Marrow Slicer?
Yep.
Okay.
To pull that out. Nicely done.
3 manas
Down
left?
to 3 mana now, yeah.
There's still the Lifesteal one I can't remember.
Yeah.
How many more are there of the 3?
At 3 mana, there's the odd Demon Hunter card you could probably get. There's the newish card from Nathria that would now be an odd Demon Hunter card. And there's the Lifesteal one that you could name. And then you got Lion's Frenzy.
Oh, the Lifesteal one isn't the odd warrior card you had in mind?
No. Thinking of the AoE weapon.
Oh, gross. The Outcast one. Definitely didn't remember that card existed until just now. We got nerfed and then reverted.
Yeah, it's a solid card.
Banging my head against the wall here. So we've got a new one from Nathria. We've got the AoE one. We've got the Lifesteal one. And then I've cleared out 2, or no?
2 is the one where it's color wing.
Oh, right.
Blank wing.
Yeah.
So it's with
I thought
you.
I got that one. Oh, Umbra Wing.
Yeah, Umber wing. Only Umber is the color. I wouldn't have known that, so it really wasn't helpful. I'm missing 3 at 1 and 3 at 3.
Fake mana. Ironically, the ones that could theoretically get played in a Demon Hunter list.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if you got the new one.
At 1 or 3?
The new one at 1 that just came out. The 3s, I think, were all gettable. I think there are
One
like
of the
4
1-mana
of the easier
ones-
ones on the list.
Tusk something.
Yeah? It's a Death Rattle guy.
Yeah. Tusk Blade.
You always go to Blade.
I did.
None of these are blades.
Fine. It's a weapon. What do you want from me? Tusk Piercer.
Yes, sir.
That leaves 2 at 1 and 3 at 3.
Yeah, the other
And-
1-mana one has also a newish keyword on it. So one where another weapon where you get the trade.
It's the honorable kill one.
Yeah, you get the trail while going face. Probably the best Demon Hunter weapon, but I don't look at stats. Card just was gross for a long time.
I don't know the name of that card.
3s are just like good cards. That's a shame. You've gotten all the bad cards. Except besides the new
Weird.
1-mana card, but that's just like fake.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known it if it wasn't relevant here.
God, the 3-mana Lifesteal one's gonna haunt me.
I lied.
What?
This 3-mana Lifesteal card you're thinking of does have the letters BLADE in it.
It's Blade.
It is not just Blade, but Blade is amongst the second half of the word.
What? What does that mean?
Got some characters
brother?
in front of Blade and the character after.
Later.
Think of the
Blades.
other. There you go.
Foul Blades. Twin Blades.
Closer. Got the right first letter. It's a shame. You played
Like-
this card 100 times, I'm sure.
Bajillion times,
Yeah.
yeah, surely. Played a lot of odd DH back when it was playing this card. 10. Think. Rain Blades. Twin.
I think you might have to switch or toss it in here.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a toss in.
Yeah, the 1-mana weapon you were probably never going to get is called Calamity's Grasp. That is a new one, and by the looks of it,
no
we'll
shot.
never see play.
No shot.
This card, 1-mana 1/2, so already pretty lackluster. Death Rattle, add a random Outcast card to your hand. I mean, just what an absolute pack filler that card is. The good weapon
you
for
don't
1
do
mana you
attack
could have
for
got
them.
was Dead Prison Glaive. That's the honorable kill one.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that.
3-mana
I might have
Nathria
gotten
card
Glaive.
that draws when your hand is empty is in fact Magnifying Glaive.
Oh, did you say that it draws when your hand's empty?
I don't
might
know.
have gotten it. I might have gotten that one, but oh well.
And the AoE one is Dreadlord's Bite.
Yeah, it is.
And your favorite Hearthstone Demon Hunter weapon is Eldrachi Warblades.
How does that have T in it?
I said it had blade in it, and you said wind blades, and I said that's the right first letter.
I said twin blades.
Oh, I heard wind blades.
Oh my gosh.
Unlucky.
How many did I get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That was like a middle of the road round for me, and I still got like the same as the ones that I swept.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jordan, tell me every shaman card with lifesteal.
Tidal Surge.
That is correct. There are 7, by the way.
Oof. Tidal Wave.
That is correct.
That's all of them.
Can't believe you done my boys like that.
Your boys.
My boys.
Playing this in hand shaman, are you?
No, I've definitely played several of these cards though.
Tidal Wave, Tidal Surge, Healing Rain's not real. It's insane. There are lifesteal minions. Racing Cold.
Everything left is a minion, by the way.
That's why I can't think of it, because who would play a lifesteal minion in shaman? Uh-huh.
Let me know when to start giving hints.
Nah, I think now's an appropriate time. I'm not even getting close.
You yelled at me for putting this in even shaman for a long time.
Oh, an all slogger.
Correct.
Oof. Is there are they expensive minions?
2 of them are.
Huh. Wait.
And keywords.
Keywords. It's an 8 mana 6/10 that Battlecry gains lifesteal on here?
No.
I don't know what even does Battlecry gain lifesteal. I just know it gains a bunch of keywords. There is Walking Fountain though.
Walking Fountain is the keyword one that I was thinking of.
How many am I missing?
You are missing 1, 2, 3.
3?
You're missing 1 big boy with a lot of keywords still, and you're missing 2 small minions.
2 small minions?
Yeah.
What's the smallest one cost?
2.
There's a 2 mana lifesteal minion in shaman?
Conditional lifesteal.
Additional lifesteal.
Seems fair to tell you that.
It's like an elitist snob type card?
I mean, in that it contains the word if, yeah.
Oh, it's a mega card?
It is an omega card.
I'm not gonna get that. It's a boner. Witch's Brew doesn't have lifesteal. Oh, Cookie.
Yeah.
Cookie the
cook. With the way that you're clicking, it sounds like you're scrolling the collection.
I'm just looking around, going all through the cards in my head. I don't think I'll ever get the big one if it's not Korghast Custodian.
No, it's not. I can describe it to you. It's new-ish. Actually, no, it's just new. It's from the most recent set. I don't know if it's from the... It's not from the mini set, I don't think. It's a 3/8 undead. Got 4 keywords.
I guess I have played the card, but I never looked at the name. I played a big shaman where I typed in lifesteal and put in every minion, but I didn't look at the names.
Haunt, Lifesteal, Reborn.
It's a deal 3.
Deal 3 to a random enemy.
I don't know the name of that card. So if it's just that and Omega, then I'm ending there.
Okay. Alright. It is Omega Mind and Blight Blood Berserker.
Blight Blood Berserker.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
You walk out of that round with 5.
That's absurd. I don't know that I would get any without hints. Knoslugger got my brain going.
Yeah.
And then Cookie can all at least have seen play. I somehow got a Walking Fountain. I mean, that's like fringe playable and meme tier.
Sure.
Like it's good meme. Like if you get to play it, it actually like really matters.
All right,
but it's meme in the sense that like you usually die.
Yeah, that brings your total to 64. I am 15 behind you. How much? So I could win if we do this last warrior category.
Yeah, and you get all of them.
Or yeah, I would have because there's
you have to get all 15 of them and then get the 5 bonus.
I mean, it is my class. Gotta give it a fighting chance, right?
All right, Vaapad, your class. Name every warrior death rattle card.
All right, Rattlegore.
That's the most expensive one.
I believe that. Direhorn Hatchling.
Yeah.
I should know a lot of these. I feel like. What else? Crash.
Yeah.
Why am I already thinking of all these expensive ones, man? I gotta think of some smaller ones. Oh, there's the Mountain Fire Armor.
You did, in fact, get the 3 mana 4/3.
Cool. Is this cards or minions?
Cards. There
Death
are,
Spite.
yeah. Death Spite.
Blood Razor.
Yeah.
Tentacle for arms.
Yeah.
Gotta love warrior weapons, man. Oh, man.
Death Spite used to be the nuts.
Thoribalor? Does that have Death Rattle?
Yeah, a lot of the cards I named are on here. It's fun. I think that's the last of them, but
really?
There were 4 of them on there. What are these cards? is just the worst warrior card ever, and I've called it such, but you have tried to play it.
Desert Obelisk is in a warrior card.
It's worse than Desert Obelisk.
That's hilarious.
Why would I pay so much mana for such little health? It's just outrageous.
Oh, Cowardly Grunt.
Yep. Now everything costs 5 or less. You're missing the 4 cheapest cards.
I only have 4 left.
No. You're just missing
Oh.
the 4 cheapest cards. You have 6 left.
I have 6 left, and they all cost 5 or less.
Yep. 1 5, 1 4, 2 3s, 2 2s.
Max, we've got a Turnium Rover. We've got Beryllium thing. We've got... Why is that the only Max I can think of?
Because if you could think of more Max, you'd get 2 of the cards off this list.
Right. We've got Dynomatic. We've got... What are the costs of the mechs? Can you tell me that?
2 and 5.
2 and 5. Why did I know one of them was 5? 5 mana mech.
Gain
Death
armor
Rattle.
equal to this minion's attack.
Oh, yeah. Now I can almost see it in my head. Is it Scrap Golem?
It is.
Okay. 2 mana mech with Death Rattle.
I used this card's art in one of my videos prominently. One of the themings, even.
That's, I don't really pay attention to your thumbnails, unfortunately. I just
Not in the
clicked on your
thumbnail,
video.
just in the video. Very prominent in the
No.
video.
Prominent in the video.
It's prominent in the game show, even.
Is that the most recent one?
No. I did it twice, though.
Can't even think of 2 mana mechs, man.
I wouldn't think of it as a mech, really.
Oh, so it's a dual type.
No, it's just a mech, but...
But I use it for other things. Not as because it's a mech.
Who said anything about using it? I don't know if you'd use it as a mech ever, but maybe you would. It's the kind of card that Questra would just love. Too bad it's a warrior card.
It adds stuff to your hand, maybe? Oh, it's the Rush 1/3. Carnival Ride? Bumper car?
Yep, bumper car.
Bumper car. Okay, that leaves me with 4.
Mm-hmm.
What are the costs again? 3, 3, 4, and 2?
It's interesting how you've both found the cheaper cards to be harder. I think it's because the cheap cards don't see play. There's more competition in this collection screen, so like they all get lost easier. Because more cards get printed out, cheaper mana costs. I could do that as a trivia question, I guess. Which mana cost is the most cards? I actually know the answer to that.
Probably 2. I think someone did a video on it. Are any of them legendaries?
2 of them are.
2 of them are. Pyros isn't a warrior legendary.
This card's just good.
This card is just good, he says.
Just an odd warrior card, man, I think. I don't know. Maybe not, but...
That makes it a 3 mana card. Good 3 mana Death Rattle card.
Be really funny if you didn't get this card and got all these other ones. I don't know that you personally played it. I just think it's the best card. Like maybe on the list, maybe depending on the era, Despite's probably better.
Pirates. Do any pirates have Death Rattle? No.
I'm sure they do, but not in Warrior.
Not in Warrior. That's what matters right now. I think it's hilarious that I get Tentacle Farms so easily. I know I can get this. I have to win. 3 mana. One of them is just like a good odd warrior card.
I don't know if you played an odd warrior, but it does odd warrior things.
It's like gain armor. Remove things.
Perhaps.
Remove things. It removes things.
I could give you a hint to get it immediately. I'm just fascinated that it's still on the board. I get why it's on the board, but like
it's not Ankar or Bulwark, obviously.
No, you are missing some weapons though.
I am.
There's 2 weapons on the list still.
Oh my
2
god.
2 legendaries
really?
and 2 weapons.
And the legendaries aren't the weapons.
Correct.
Okay. Livewire Lance doesn't have Death Rattle. Fool's Bane doesn't have Death Rattle. It's also 5 mana. Wrench Caliber doesn't have Death Rattle. You love how I'm just rattling them off. Death Lord's Whip doesn't have Death Rattle. My goodness, man. Oh, Woodcutter's Axe. That's the 2 mana one.
Yep.
So that leaves me 2 3s and a 4. The weapon is probably the one you're thinking of that removes at 3 for Odd Warrior. 3 mana warrior. Oh, Outrider's Axe doesn't have Death Rattle. My brain has the zoomies now that you said weapons. It's not Bulwark. It's not Ankar. It's 3 mana and 4 mana weapons. Come on.
3 mana weapon. Yeah. Gotta get back on track here.
3 mana weapon. Okay. Oh, it's the stupid trident thing.
That is correct. It is a trident of some kind.
Does it have trident in the name?
Shovels a trident into your deck too. Different name on the
Asharan trident?
That is correct. You one final card.
The card that made Fiery War Axe irrelevant in the core set. Saw a meme about that today. Ugh. So then I'm missing 2 legendaries, a 3 and a 4. 4 mana legendary. It's not War Master Voon. The 3 mana legendary, it's not the new 3 mana 4 taunt. 3 mana 3/4 taunt guy. I hate everything about you.
What?
Lord Baroff.
Of course.
God damn it.
I would have loved if you got 14 out of 15 and Lord Barov was still on the board.
Ah.
It's funny because it's like I get why you think it's not a death battle because you like use the battle cry and then play another card a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But it's a decent card.
Yeah, it's one of the only cards making Warrior even kind of relevant most of the time. that and freaking Risky Skipper, which works really well with Lord Barov. 4 mana legendary. Death Rattle. Megadillo costs 6.
Doesn't have death.
I know.
That's funny.
I just have to
I
get there.
do the same thing.
4 mana. 4 mana, 4 mana, 4 mana. This is like a 10-minute one.
It's alright. Just mindlessly scrolling through the collection.
Why is the only 4 mana legendary I can think of War Master Voon?
It's the only one that exists.
It's a battle cry though. Does it have a tribe?
No. It's funny you've said 2 4 mana legendaries in Warrior, and there are only 3 total.
Did I say the other one? What's the other one I said?
Thor Blower.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 4 mana is not a legendary slot for Warrior really. And because it's not odd, I don't look at it a lot. Whatever it is. And I'm going to get it. I'm determined, even if it takes us all night. Not actually, but I'm going to get it. 1 or 2 or 3.
2.
I'm not gonna ask for the stat line because that'll probably give it away. Although no, whoa, it's the Rush guy. It's Kargath Blood Fist. Kargath something fist.
Kargath Blade Fist is correct. Nicely done.
All
You
right.
pulled it out. Well done.
That was really hard.
Yeah.
Would you have if I had given you that list and you hadn't looked at it, would you have gotten how many do you think you would have gotten?
I wouldn't have gotten Kargath Blade Fist.
I've played that card a lot too.
I wouldn't have gotten Scrap Golem. I don't know if I would have gotten Cowardly Grunt or not. I only get Thor Blower, Crush, and Rattlegore because I already said them. Same with Direhorn Hatchling. Tentacle Farms I get because of Pirate Warrior. I might forget Blade Razor depending on the night. Mountain Fire Hammer I probably forget. Woodcutter's Axe I probably forget. And then honestly Bumper Car, used it for Cash Cab, probably forget it.
Oh, that's the video you used it for.
I may have forgotten
Still
Barrow
never
too,
placed
honestly.
it.
Yeah, it was the car I used driving around in the videos animation.
So that means that I win by 5, right?
Yeah, you were the winner. You deserve it.
And very fitting for our first time around on this. A nice 69 there. It was
Score
meant to be.
69 to 64.
Yeah, 69 to 64.
All right, well, that'll do it for us here, I believe, on the board Draw Last podcast.
Yeah, a little bit of a long one. We'll edit down.
Friends of the show just announced Season 6 of the Born to be Wild Listener Series. So if you're listening to this and want to participate in a free weekly Wild Hearthstone tournament series with a focus on deck building challenges, be sure to check them out. But otherwise, subscribe to Vaapad on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, Draw Last, Vaapad1, Jordan MGS, etc. And we'll see you later.
Peace.